I'm Alice, and I'd like to tell you about the Great Flood of 1866. We had heavy rain all January, and then in February, a huge cyclone hit. The river rose rapidly, carrying with it uprooted trees, buildings and farm animals. I lived on a farm at Taree Estate, and we quickly realised that we were trapped on the wrong side of the river. So a group of us headed down to the ferry to try and get to Tanoni on the high side of the river. And when we got there, we were horrified at what we saw. The river was roaring and raging. But Captain Gollan was there, and he calmed us down and ushered us onto the ferry, and he said, "It's a dangerous thing we're attempting, but it's a risk we have to take." So I gathered the children around me and said a little prayer. 2 men worked the windlass and slowly pulled us across the river. A horrified crowd gathered on the other side to watch. Just when we thought we were going to make it, a huge wall of water towered over our ferry. Captain Gollan cried, "By God, everybody, look out!" We were flung into the river just as the ferry smashed and sank. Luckily, my children and I were thrown on the Tanoni side of the river. Men threw ropes out and hauled us into safety. We were so relieved to make it to high ground. But it was not over yet. Some of the people had been tossed into the main part of the river. Captain Gollan helped them grab onto the hawser line and wait for safety. Brave men wrapped ropes around their waist and swam out to rescue them. No one drowned. It was a miracle. Now, whenever we get heavy rain, I grab my children, I leave the farm and I head for higher ground. One terrifying incident was enough for me.